In this detailed video, we are going to take a close look at the most interesting and useful features offered by the professional crosshatch tester, known as the test crosshatch from ARV. These measurements are a specialized tool used to carefully detect the overall adhesion of a coating using a specific destructive method. This destructive method consists of creating a detailed crosshatch, or a grid pattern as the term suggests, in making a complex lattice where many small squares of several different sizes are eventually formed, on which we then carefully detect the adhesion of the coating to the surface. In this informative article, for example, we can take a much closer look at the crosshatch tester itself, specifically focusing on the professional use of the tester and the precise creation of the required grid pattern. In this particular instance, we are talking about the ISO 2409 standard, which offers detailed and specific guidance on the level of adhesion a coating should have. After performing the crosshatch test, and thus determining the different and distinct levels of adhesion, ISO 0, ISO 1, and so on. By performing this procedure, it becomes possible to understand with precision whether the level of adhesion is in compliance with the specific requirements we need to meet for our standards. This type of technical test is therefore carried out with a specialized tool, a sharp manual cutting tool, that allows you to easily create the necessary grid pattern by hand. Once this is done, the crosshatch pattern is made across the surface, and then the final measurement is taken to evaluate the results. What are the most important features we need to consider regarding the performance of the crosshatch cutter? Well, first of all, what is provided to us? This specialized crosshatch cutter, the ARV measurement version, serves as the essential tool for our work. We are also supplied with tape, because in some specific cases only the brush is used, which is also included to clean the area, but a specific adhesive for crosshatch testing is also used. In this particular case, it's the 3M brand adhesive, model 600, which is provided as a standard part of the comprehensive testing kit. We also have a high quality lens that allows us to check, to see, let's say with much greater quality and precision, even directly the grid that has been created. This is something definitely interesting and an important aspect we really need to consider when we are about to perform the evaluation. Choose a crosshatch cutter is the blade block. The blade block, as we can see, can have different cutting edges. Why? Because with this specific kind of testing procedure, we end up gradually wearing down and dulling the cutting edges, that is to say, the cutting blades. In this case, the multi-size version conveniently offers you as many as 8 edges. Blade positions. What does 8 blade positions mean? What this actually means is that we have, if we take a close look, a total of 8 distinct cutting edges that, by simply disassembling the blade block, we can rotate and position in such a way as to directly use all 8 cutting edges in a variety of different directions. This means that the tool, unlike a standard crosshatch cutter or one that only has 2 positions, can utilize many more blades or similar cutting tools. With 6 blade positions, this particular model here has 8 positions. So it lasts, let's say, significantly longer than the others. Another very interesting aspect is clearly that this should be included, or at least should be made available, on all crosshatch cutters currently available on the market today. The ability to disassemble the blade block and the possibility to interchange it with different blade blocks. Why is that? Because ISO 2409 requires it. There are basically 3 distinct types of cutting edge sizes available. First, consider the little squares created on the grid, which measure exactly 1 millimeter. This smallest option, the 1 millimeter version, is specifically designed for coating thicknesses ranging from 0 up to 60 microns. Therefore, whenever we are dealing with a very thin coating thickness, we use this 1 millimeter version to ensure we get the most accurate results for our specific application. Then we have the 2 millimeter component, as we can clearly see right here, which is the specific unit that is currently mounted, and this one is utilized for ranges starting from 60 and going up to 120. From 120 to 250, the 3 millimeters is used, or even, in some cases, for more than 250 microns. The entire operation is very simple, and it comes included in the package. We have a hex key. All you really have to do here is unscrew this, remove the blade block, and then replace it with the other blade block. Inside the device, there is a specialized internal stop that allows us to securely fix it in the exact correct position. This ensures that if we need to double check the measurement, we have the cutting edge positioned at a precise angle when we drag the squaring tool along the surface. As for the detailed explanation of the main features and the various advantages offered by the RW squaring tool and its specific measurements, we have now covered everything you need to know. To find this particular item, you can go directly to our official website at ArwMisure. Simply type in the words squaring tool in the search bar and accurately identify the specific product and, if you wish, conveniently proceed to complete the purchase of the item. Here you can find all the detailed technical specifications and features of the instrument. For further questions regarding this product, or if you need more information, please feel free to refer to the provided titles displayed in this video. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.